And we're done here. Look at this. Now we have to clean it up. There are a couple of mistakes already. Right here, it lifted up. Not exactly sure why. Oh, man. Make sure you clean up all of this and don't cut yourself. Here we go. We're gonna remove the support. Some of the things I don't like about this particular 3D printer, I don't know exactly what is happening, but it's making the lines really evident, and I wish it didn't do that. So let's start pulling some of the support off. And I'm pretty much done. So I think the only downside is like these lines, but I think it's because it's going this way. But I think it turned out fairly well, with the exception of right here, the base warped as in the beginning, and then that kind of made it a little bit distorted here, but I'm fine with that. You could fix that. You can melt some plastic, put it there. But that's pretty good. That's a reduction of the original. Let me show you the original. This is much heavier, much bigger, but it does have pretty decent detail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this now so it looks a little bit closer to this. Let's get started. And here we go. This is the final version of the sculpture, and I think it turned out pretty well. Really, the only thing I'm having an issue with my 3D printer right now is that the front, and even in my current one that I'm printing, I'll show you in a second, of the Plague Doctor, it's lifting up in the front. And you know, there's like some little issues, but I am slowly getting the prints to look decent. But I thought this is an interesting piece because this is the original, as you guys know, and it's pretty heavy. It takes a lot to paint it, to stain it, and having this as a, you know, I can give it to various friends and stuff. I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, I scanned it, 3D printed it, and now I can duplicate this instead of making a mold and spending so much more money getting this reproduced. You know, I don't think you can really tell the 3D printed version, even with the details, if you're not really looking at it really close, because I gave it almost the same treatment as I did the original. So it's interesting. This 3D technology, 3D scanning technology is great for artists, for sculptors. And I really think you should embrace this sort of stuff because the reproductions are only going to get better with 3D technology going up. And you know, I'm very happy with the result. So this is the original and that's the 3D print. It took about 2 days to print that, so it does take quite a bit of time, but I think it's worth it. Alright guys, if you liked the video, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.